Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Again, yeah. I did do a live earlier and I did that live with I'm trying to I did that live about me earlier. But y'all, that video probably was chopped and screwed. I had y'all on like mute a lot. So hopefully I don't. I can just get through the live really smooth sailing because it's about Jazzy life. And y'all, I really, like I said before, I wanted to not really stop, but I don't want to be watching Jazz move frequently. Um, and what I'm trying to do is definitely see new parents, do new moms, and point out bad behavior of what we see from previous moms on YouTube to the new ones, that they watch these moms and they think shit is okay and shit is never okay. Bad behavior. Again, I don't talk about people's lifestyles unless you're showing out, like you have a guy that has got all the Jordans in the catalogs and he's standing with you going grocery shopping, buying the best foods, and the kids eating the bare minimum. Yes, I'm talking about you. But Jazz, I want to talk about you. Y'all, I love talking about my parent, my being a mother. I think I enjoy motherhood probably when my son was about 3. Y'all, my daughter is a blur. And I'll be honest with you, it's a blur. And I enjoyed my daughter when she started talking. And she started talking probably about 5, 6. And I mean talking. And expressing herself. And I love her every day. She expresses herself very well. And I enjoy that. Okay. So when I had my 2-year old, he would tell me every type of feeling he had, every type of not once or once he wanted his undesirables and his desirables. You know what I'm saying? So, and then when my toddler came along and he didn't talk, and I'm like, but I enjoyed him as we get to hang out more and I become a mother. But one thing about this whole my Jazzy life, beefing with the baby mom, the girlfriend, is crazy to me. Y'all, and I'm gonna say this multiple times throughout the video. I'd rather Michelle, Blair, Susan Smith, and Diane Dowey to watch my children before I allow the girlfriend of my baby daddy who don't like me to take my children in. I'd rather have psycho mothers that off their children to watch my kids before I give my kids to someone who don't like me. Why you don't think that she won't retaliate against your children? Why do you feel like your children in a safe place with a woman who don't like you? Now I'm just being honest. People don't attack kids or mistreat them. They gradually do it. They gradually say slip shit. That's my worst fear. I'm not your mama. You see how those girls be walking back to your house, hair looking all dried up, nappy? They walk behind her. You don't think she said, they're not my kids. I'm just fucking their daddy. Yes, I dropped the buff bomb before 8 minutes. I did. For you to feel comfortable to say, hey, can you ask your girlfriend, can she take some to gymnastics is crazy to me. Who says that? What natural person says that? So what are you going to do when it's time for Stinkabug to do so? Because one, his dad is not active. You try to make it seem like he was active, But I personally feel like you gave him a cue. You showed a picture of him on one of your phones and says, "Daddy, I love you, peekaboo," and that was just a picture. And everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, Chris called." Chris didn't call. Chris probably don't even know the girl's first three digits, let alone call. That boy probably don't even know Stinkerbuck's social security card. He probably don't even know the date that that baby was born. So try and save me later. These mommies on YouTube's got a trick. They got a bag of tricks. I don't trust them. But one thing about it is, how can you literally allow your kid to be staying, and you know Philip is not near, stay with the woman. You call Philip, getting upset and saying, "Hey, I can't reach my kids. If something happened, I found out late, girl, what you gonna do? You're gonna enjoy being a mother of one. That's what you're going to do. You don't even care about your kids where I'm being, because I'll be like, hey, why are you not at the house? Why is she watching my kids? See, you got comfortable. It don't take a village. Y'all, because I'll be honest with you, my mom did not play me letting my kids go to nobody's house. She did not play. When I told my mom my son went to a birthday, a sleepover, she panicked. She called me on 10 minutes on the hour. What's he doing? You didn't check on him yet? When he's coming home? And, is he home yet? Did you pick him up? What's taking you so long? That's my mother worrying about my kid. Now, I teach my children, how to act. And if you feel uncomfortable any shape or way, you don't have to go over there. I tell my daughter, she don't have to go anywhere. She don't even have to hug people. We don't do that. I don't force my kids to hug nobody. They're going to hug you genuinely because they know you and they like you. But at the end of the day, I tell y'all no lie, Michelle Blair can be the director of the prison daycare. And the what is it? The head teacher, Susan Smith, and Diana Dowie, just somebody, I don't want her near my kids, but she just somebody that feed them food. Can watch my kid before I send my kid over to their baby daddy's house with his girlfriend. Y'all don't understand. I'm not paranoid. I think outside the box. Philip is doing some dirt to Hannah. And y'all, I'm being honest. I'm doing some dirt to Hannah. Hannah can take that shit out on your kids. She has nothing to live for. She invested everything in this man. See, the worst part about it is hurting your kids don't even fucking matter to Philip. That's sad and scary. Because, mentally, he got 10 other kids. He got 6 other kids instead of yours. And the worst part about it is the 4 that you deal with is probably the only 4 she has to deal with, because the other ones are okay with being a mother in whatever situation. Okay, you can go visit your dad, you can go visit your grandmama, but Jazz, you overdo it. I must say, Olivia has better mom management, time management with her kids. Even though we can see and say, oh, she's not doing the best she can, but she at least try. I at least see her doing, she got some drama, she got some issues. Her screws is not tight upstairs. If we see it. But I never once heard her want to throw her kids off to Nisha. Not that I seen. Y'all might can catch it better than me. And I trust y'all word if y'all come in the comments and say, nah, she gives those kids freely. But my thing is, that's disgusting. And now I just want to go and say this. Why are you having an argument with somebody who got a how you have time to argue with a female? They got a clear face card. She has a clear face card. Y'all hold on just one moment, real quick. Oh, I'm sorry about that, y'all. When people get to talking, they get to talking. So anyway, back to the craziness. Jazz, you don't feel like you need to work on your face a little bit? And you people can say, oh, you're face shaming. Yeah. You have all the time in the world to get on live for 3 or 4 hours and talk about your baby daddy, his girlfriend, and you don't foliate. You don't use baking soda, y'all. Y'all don't come for me, but you don't use like a baking soda and vinegar paste and then just paste it on your face, and that's like a natural cleanser. So that actually like can pull out all that dirt and oils and stuff like that. But you haven't even tried to even take care of your body. You can lose weight all day long, but girl, you over there looking like a skeleton, like a overweight skeleton. Like that don't even look good. Face synced in, you can't even. And no offense, but you're always doing self, and you don't spend time with your children. I did see a little bit of that Memorial weekend, and it was like more rush. Like hurry up and get all these on these poses so I can go back and do nothing. Y'all mothers on YouTube don't know how to enjoy your children. I can laugh. I can sit here all day and talk about every kid. I can talk about every kid for hours and hours because I have it. I have that memory. I have those feel goods. Y'all, I always be the first to tell y'all I miss COVID time frame. I miss COVID. I 100% miss it. I miss being stuck in the house with the kids. I miss cooking meals. I miss laughing. I miss binge watching TV shows. Y'all, I miss it. It's not like I can't do it today, but I don't have the time. Y'all, being forced to be at the house before 6 o'clock was the best thing that happened to me with my kids. The best thing. I missed them dearly when they went to South Carolina with my mom because I didn't have any choice and I needed somebody to help me monitor them to do school, but it didn't work out. So I enjoyed them. I did. And y'all, people always say the worst fear of being a parent is bearing a child. I think that is so not right. I think my worst fear is leaving them at a young age. Didn't talk. Because I know that when they grow up, I will see beauty in them. I will see so much beauty in my children. And like, yep, I did that. Jazz, you can't even do that. Poor Caitlin. She don't even know where to belong. They're y'all so uncomfortable. Caitlin can't even have like a mom and daughter conversation that you have to say, yep, mm-hmm, yeah, oh, okay. She has to rush to talk to you. When you was doing her hair, you don't even try to uplift your daughter. Like, yeah, you catfish. Who the hell tells a kid that? Your dad had it looking nice, but when you was in the back, you looked like a dude. Who tells a kid that? There was, girls are more sensitive at a younger age when they start developing and they start coming into their own. Because and y'all, I'm gonna say, and I don't care what anybody say, Jazz, you're the most jealous mother out here. How you crushing a little girl talking about she catfishing? Your daddy did your hair. Well, how about you do their hair? How about your daughter don't need tracks for graduation? Because she is not about length. She has healthy hair that she can put up in the style, other than a tight ponytail with some baby edges. How about you really take time to try to help your daughter to maintain a healthy hair? Some of us really need to go back to old school, get a hot comb, start, training your kids' hair. Say, hey, y'all, we're not going to do a relaxer, but this is what we're going to do. We're not going to learn how to use heat. We're going to learn how to wrap your hair up, curl it, use rollers. That's your daughter's age now. Sorry to tell you that. You want to be, you're so, you don't like her being better than you. That's the reason why you keep on throwing her in sports that you know she don't have now one sport bone in her body. Kaylin has zero sport bones, and I'm gonna say it. She was like running. And Toya, she didn't even keep it in long enough to help the girl to maintain it. But you more concerned about your hair. How your hair look better than your daughter's hair? I'm trying to figure that shit out. How's your hair? Y'all, I would expect Jazz to be able to maintain her daughter's hair like lengthwise, right? Because Jazz always on these streets kept like a shoulder length. But her daughter, on the other hand, don't. It's because you're a jealous mother. You more concerned about your parents, just like with Ming and Chrissy. Y'all not far from the fucking tree. At least Ming take care of her daughters. Chrissy tries to do it because she has six heads to do. So I give her a benefit of the doubt. Well, Chrissy, yeah, she got some heads. She got boys' hair and girls. But you rather your girls look like your boys than anything in the world. Y'all, one thing I can't stand talking about, oh, my kids is trying to embrace their curls. Girl, you just trying to embrace those naps. They like their hair. If your daughter wanted her curls, guess what? She would have said, no, mama, I want a puff. That's embracing your curls. But your girls don't want those tight Negro curls. I'm sorry, I never liked the natural look. And my daughter had that tight coarse hair. Later now we have to, we stretch her hair, okay? But at the end of the day, I want my kids to feel good when they walk out the door. I just can't do it for myself and expect my children to tag along. I have to force them. So, Jazz, this summer, you need to start making sure you grease those girls' hair, those scaps. I don't know if y'all know old school. And I'm probably gonna start doing that to my own hair, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm missing something. My hair is not flourishing like it used to flourish. But you know what? I'm gonna go back, grease my scalp like I used to back in the old days. Grease my scalp and plait it down and then tie it down. I might see a better, something, the oils and stuff staying on it, maintaining it. So when my daughter can do it, she can do it. She can braid down her hair, tie it up, and go to bed. And when she's not wearing her braids, learn how to put on a set of crochets. And y'all, crochets is about $40 per head. And if you smart, you should do like each kid do a different set of braids, and then y'all can switch it out. Like one kid do the twist, the other kids do the braids, and the other kids do the I don't know, do the I don't know what kind of I don't like the fake locks, but I would say, do like multiple different styles. So, when you doing it, when you braiding your kids' hair, every 2 weeks, wash it, braid it, crochet it. Girl, that's the easy do. You braid your hair for those weeks, you can braid your daughter's hair for crochet. It doesn't make any sense why you half-ass do your kids' hair, but you camera ready. You camera ready. Half-ass mother. You know what, Toy? I don't know. I think me and your kid are the same age. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I went to my daughter's graduation. And when I tell you, those kids, my daughter, I was kind of peed old because my daughter had some sneakers on. Y'all, she had like, I just bought her a new, some black pants because she didn't have any black pants and a new white shirt because I really didn't like that halter top shirt she had on. So I was like, okay, so I just got in the car. I'm thinking she's gonna put on like one of her wedges with her black pants. No, baby, she had a pair of sneakers on. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So I understand when she was in kindergarten, she just different. She just different, y'all. It hits different. So now I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna throw those shoes away eventually. Yeah, so I won't have to see them again next year. But y'all, she had those same shoes for her. I feel bad. Sixth grade. I want to say seventh grade. She graduated from um ninth grade because their middle school. She goes to a private. Their middle school actually starts on the ninth grade. High school starts on the 10th grade, and so she's on the high school side. So, but yeah, so I think she had those shoes. So she was in the eighth grade, the seventh grade, eighth grade. Yeah, she had those shoes. And I'm tired of them, y'all. I'm tired of them. And they're not even the band. Hold on, which one are they? This Converse. They're not even her Converse. They are the Levi ones. She likes the Levi ones, and I was like, girl, they're not even the name brand ones. See, there I go again, being a bad parent, worrying about name brands. But she's happy. I'm happy. But I'm getting rid of those shoes, y'all. I'm getting rid of them, hands down. I'm getting rid of them. Tired of looking at them. So being just like we take time. When my daughter was in kindergarten, I took time and I, did her hair in the little bows and they didn't stick up. I took time, and then if they did stick up, I will put them in between another ponytail, right? The little clip, and I roll it and put it between another ponytail so I can look neat. And it was something that I felt like it gave her pride. But just you like F it. I'm like, how your hair look better than your kids' hair? How you take time out to buy you a whole outfit and your kids just go in? Y'all, I be feeling guilty, and this is just, and I'll probably get off this subject. I feel guilty that I'll sacrifice a bill payment to make sure my kids have something new. Not like they need something new. Like, for example, my sons needed shorts, and I wanted them to be comfortable when they go down to South Carolina, because I said they could wear, I wanted them to be comfortable. But at the end of the day, I was like, I'll make this back. That's how I felt. Yes, I buy myself stuff. I go out to lunch like every day, basically every day until I can't. But I go out to lunch and I will treat myself spontaneously. And then I take my time out to make sure my kids are straight. When my daughter tells me at the last minute, y'all, Mom, I need a black pair of shirt, I need a black pair of pants or a skirt and a white top. It was nothing for me to say, well, I can I can call this in and ask for extension and I'll make sure she's okay. It's nothing to do that at this address. It's sad because kids on film. See. And the mama just flexing her little flubby stomach. Jazz, if you don't Unsuck your stomach in. Show the world what you really made out of. Because we see those dresses and it don't look like you lost any much weight. You just sucked it in. Only thing you really lost is your face game. But if it makes you feel good, that's the only thing that you really lost was your face features. Be honest with you. You're not even addicted to having a healthy lifestyle. You are addicted to just fast results. That's the reason why you thought having kids was going to give you a better chance for Philip to stay at home and behave himself. And it's not. Trust me, Hannah sees it the hard way. So you decide to get knocked up by Chris. Now, gosh knows, I hope the next guy or the imaginary guy that you're talking to doesn't try to he knows how to pull out. He knows to watch some of your videos and you told the world that you was on birth control. And I know I'm not on birth control. I hope he hears and sees those too. I don't we was on birth control. I don't know what happened. You was never on birth control. That's the reason why you got the devil spawn that you have to tote around. Because be honest with you, somebody should be able to take Stinkerbook, not his imaginary friend that you leave at the house with him. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Yeah, I kind of figure you probably leave him by himself in his room with the TV because I'm gonna be honest with you. There's some things I don't do when my kid is around. I don't leave him, even if it's me and him at the house. I don't leave him in the bedroom or in the living room by himself to watch TV. I think that is probably the dangerous thing you can do. And I don't leave my door shut if my kids aren't home. Only if I'm sleeping. I want to hear. I don't even think I leave it open. I don't think I leave it closed all the time. Like I might leave the door closed, but their door is definitely open. Nobody has open doors when they're sleeping. For what? What kind of privacy you need when your eyes are shut? You don't. Um, and I normally is very alert. Like I can hear every step in my house. But Jazz, you will shut the door while your kids are running wild. And think about be by himself. I'm gonna be honest with you. You probably need the kids at the house. There'll be a better advantage than Stinkerbug and you by yourself. But that's just me. Jazz, you have to be a better mom. You up there with that list with Nika. I'm sorry. Nika is winning, being the best mom of the year. She is winning. She's winning. So what, Nika babies got those blue magic hair ponytails drip down, okay? And they won't get touched until like 3 weeks, but they still get done. They still get done. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's always watching the kid, even if they're uncertain. Ooh, I wouldn't trust him, but I don't know. Jazz, you got a lot of learning to do. And one thing about it is you should never leave your kids with the woman that don't like you. Because that tells me that she might not like your kids either. That's real talk. Well, Toya, I'm gonna say this, and I don't want to be so negative. Caitlin is like her mother in a way. Caitlin is going to going to go to school to try to fit in where she can fit in. And you got to think about middle school is totally different than middle school is like high school. You know, when I took my daughter to her ninth grade graduation, um, when I took her there, it was a different vibe because, you know, she wasn't like one of those popular kids. She's a loner. She's okay with that. And I'm okay with that. First, it bothered me, but then it didn't bother me. But Caitlin don't get the attention and the care. And I'm gonna say this: I don't even think she gets it at Phyllis or Hannah's house. I think she gotta feel some type of wanting. She needs to feel wanted, and Jazz don't give it to her. Jazz don't know how to give it to her because she's actually searching for it for herself. She's always looking to have a validation. Y'all, she's getting on here showing y'all shorts about her still shooting shoots. Like, girl, you're 30 some years old. 30 some years old. That's like a 40-year old. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be nice. It's like a 48-year-old rapper. Well, if you don't go sit down somewhere and get social security, you are too old to be trying to be in the rap game. I'm sorry. And anybody that's over the age of 45 probably need to stop rapping. I'm sorry. If Jay-Z comes out with the album next year, I'll be like, boy, if you don't sit down, what the hell are you talking about? Ben Gay, what the hell you got to rap about? What kind of troubles you got that you got to rap about? I think it's foolish to see men that's 30 something, touching 40, still beefing. It's like, what? And then the crazy part about it is people are saying who win. Like nobody won. They're 40. Nobody didn't win. They're touching 40. They didn't win. They didn't win. Nobody's not telling these people that. They didn't win. They're 40. You know, there's certain behaviors. Jazz, you're 36 years old. 30, not 36, probably 33, 34, and you still beefing online. Can y'all now? Do you feel? I see why you say you feel bad for Caitlin, because Caitlin would never know how to fight a battle correctly. So Caitlin probably be like, "Yeah, yeah," on live. That's only how they can fight their battle. Jasmine, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to show me your kids' report cards, y'all, and y'all just be honest. I need to see all these mommies' children report cards. I need y'all to really do that. And some of y'all reactors, I can do it. I can show y'all the good, the bad, and the ugly. But guess what? I'm not on here 24/7. I'm not on here trying to stay irrelevant, and my children are lacking. I need Strong Mommy Chrissy to show me all your kids' report cards. Yeah, why not? My Jazzy life. Drop those report cards. Go ahead, Jazzy. Show us what you spend time with your children with. We can see it. Me, Nika, show us those report cards. Sky Life, show us these report cards. And now when we and Peach McIntyre, show us these report cards. Because if you have time to be on these social medias and your kids are barely getting by, you don't need to be on social media arguing with anybody. You don't need to be on social media having those silly storylines like I'm pregnant with baby number 10. You don't need to be on social media showing us some bad cook hamburger helper meals. Y'all need to be attending to those kids so y'all can have better content. See, that's what's wrong with half of y'all content is not better. Is because y'all don't know how to attend to the kids that y'all supposed to be getting these contents for. Family channels. But I doubt very seriously we'll see any report cards from any of these mamas because their kids are not their main priority. That's the difference. See, I would say Olivia shows the report cards, but I'm not going to do that to you, Olivia, because I know that Gerard and Nisha is over there taking care of kids' homework and there. But these other moms, you think Jazz kids are doing well in school? They living in two different households. Hell, they might even get a little bit of free time that they don't have, stinker bugs squealing everywhere. Oh, we got peace and quiet. Yeah. Mom don't have to tell us to be quiet. Mom's not sad. She's not sitting in the room crying, depressed, and we trying to figure out what to eat. Just pull out those report cards before you get on here with another beat this summer. Pull out those report cards before you get on here beefing with somebody else. Show us your kids' report cards, and then we can say, "Oh, okay." Now you can carry on, but until then, don't show me another beef with nobody because I got a funny feeling like her kids just barely getting by, barely, because Jazz was a barely getting by child. She wasn't together. Yeah, that's the reason I said I'm not going to sit here and tell Liv to do it because she didn't contribute to it. But I know these rest of these moms that what we saw this year around school time, we saw that they wasn't active. They was more concerned about themselves. Jazz stayed on live for 3 hours doing a school night. No, it wasn't even school night. It was like back to school, like New Year's, crying, being in her feelings. That's the time when your kids need a warm meal. That was the time that, y'all, I'm single. And I get my heart broken quite often. Most of the time I get my heart broken because I don't deal with your shenanigans. But I don't stop me from looking at my kids and say, boy, get over here, let me flat iron your hair. I blow dry his hair out. So his afro can be big. And I see my Tyler, boy, come on, let me make you look like you belong to somebody. My daughter, every 2 weeks I braid her hair up and crochet it, or I take her to the salon to get it trimmed and flattened out. But they're my motivations to help me to get over whatever I'm going through. It's hardships. Like shit, I'm broke after I get paid, or they always make me feel a little bit. The world ain't that bad. But Jazz, you gotta come on YouTube so people can make you feel good while you're allowing somebody else to take that little, you know, that little out of your life. Your children have that little Like, y'all know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I take my kids to school, and on school days, like testing, we always listen to whatever song that makes them feel and I would just ride out. So you don't think your kids need that from going to gymnastics and saying, whatever bad song it is, I'm trying to think what kind of bad song. Now is that JP or JD song, Biddy something. It's a dirty song, but he does a little dance. That is my That's his song. I'll be like, oh gosh, please don't judge me. Go home with my kids. Jazz gotta understand the concept, the assignment. So I want to say that don't do that. That's like me watching Nika doing her kids. Yeah, that'll be a good video. That'll be a fun video of Nika really. Well, she gotta get a table first. She gotta get a table. Okay, she gotta get a table. And y'all, Nika got she got kids, right? So I can see like the older kids. She's sitting around the older kids and they're doing math. But that'll be funny. Or I won't even allow her to do the elementary kids. But she got middle schoolers. So that'll be funny. But Jazz, it'll be fake. It'll be fake. Jazz would probably do the homework for them and have the homework all wrong. And then say, "What song is that?" But Toya, you just gave Jazz. Toya just gave you some content for next year. Where the kids go back to school, like y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm so ready for school. Not because I need to get rid of them, but I like the fresh smell of going back to school. I don't know if y'all ever smelled that, but I love that. I love that smell. Like the plastic on all the new stuff, the shoes scent, the it's weird. It's weird. But I like that. And I like them coming home that first night. Y'all, I'm always off on that night. And I typically buy them pizza or Chinese and I make them sign my name with it. Y'all, why are we still doing that? I don't know if anybody in the education system in North Carolina, can we please stop giving that big ass packet of stuff I need to sign? Y'all got like 500 things. I got to sign the exact same thing. Can y'all just use one and just transfer all the information? Like, I'm trying to figure that out. Why we still, y'all, why I still got to write a whole essay of what my name is, what my job is for every different paper? I'm trying to understand that. Okay. So I will prefer not to get those. Okay, maybe in high school I probably will have to do at least like 8 classes. My daughter have 8 classes next year. Um, so because last year she had 6, she had 6 for each quarter. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do 8 classes. So I'm gonna say this. This is just me talking to y'all. Please, for the love of money, please, no more sending home this folder of junk I need to sign, okay? But besides the point, I enjoy them coming home from school and not just telling me their day, right? Because they probably won't tell me their day. Besides English, English is going to tell me everything that happens from the wedgie in his teacher's dress to the kid in the classroom spilling milk on himself. That's who English is. My daughter's more laid back. She's like, oh, it was good. And then she goes back and be weird. I'm sorry. When I say weird, that's my personal weirdness. That's not nobody else to make fun of her. So, um, but I enjoy that. That's something I enjoy. And y'all, I'll be damned if I send my kid away to the girlfriend's house so she can celebrate that. Jazz, do better. But y'all, I've been on here too long talking about my jazzy life, y'all. Probably tomorrow sometime I probably go back and do a video on I probably won't do no more videos this week. I'm sorry. Y'all, I'll probably watch it, y'all. And deep down, like my jazzy life, it's like 96 of y'all doing reactions on my jazzy life. Y'all get what I'm saying? And it's it can get overbearing for me as a viewer that I support some of these reactors, it can be overbearing. Let alone 98 coming along trying to do a bit reaction. Y'all, sometimes it's just it's an overkill. Y'all get what I'm saying? So I think it's very important for me to reach out and look at other YouTubers that I'm like, what's wrong with this nutcase? You know what I'm saying? So it is going to be extremely hard. I'll probably lose a lot of subscribers, but it's okay because people will be like, "You're not talking to that than 41," but it's like 900 y'all. I'm sorry, it is, and it can be terrifying that y'all actually. And then on top of that, I feel like, and I said it in my live, I feel like if you don't go with what everybody else likes, they kind of discard you. So if you feel like, and for me, I feel like Medusa's a piece of shit mom too. Um, but she's been dotting her I's and crossing her T's right now. So of course she's cute and dancy, but at the end of the day, she's weird and creepy. And she don't even have a real agenda. She just want to go with whatever the flow is. She don't even know how to do her own research. So let alone, you know, but when you say something, you are, what's wrong with you? You're a Jasmine lover? Hell no. The fuck? Why I look like being a Jasmine lover? So that's what I'm getting on this side. So I think I have to take a break from probably the mommy sector that is too big. And I'm gonna say it's overkill because they're been in the game for too long, still doing the exact same thing. So it's like pointless. So you know what I'm saying? Like, man, we just talked about this like 3 months ago. She's still doing the exact same thing. Oh, she broke again, but she was broke in December. Yeah, y'all get what I'm saying? So it's like it's pointless. Nika, we know that she's going to feed those kids poker beans and hot dogs and rice. How many of us reactors want to be like talking about that? Look what she made for her kids: poker beans, hot dogs, and rice, like she does every week. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and what do Nika eat? Fried chicken and French fries. We're gonna see it. So it's like everybody's gonna talk about it. So I kind of like, I think I need to step away per se. But if I find something that's interested in me and that I need to talk about, I will. I'll come back. But I'm just gonna let y'all know I probably won't be on the trending topics in this sector as much with my Jazzy life or with Chrissy, Olivia. I never really do Olivia. Nika, Peach. I might come on here once and twice about Peach, but Peach is Peach. She's her own style. So, um, I call her bad mother? Yeah, she is. Um, she might try to flip it and say, "Oh, I'm making all this money for my kids." It's not the same when your kids are, when you refuse to do your own daughter's hair. And you got that, y'all, I'm sorry to say, you got that mess on that girl's hair. I said it. Um, that don't even look, not age appropriate. That don't even look like a good time that a kid can, like, if the curls messed up somehow, the whole do mess up. Like, that's like a child that's going to a pageant hairstyle. To me, that's not like a going to school or for the summer. And yeah, I think she just don't like taking time out for her children. She's another Jazz, you know. I'm gonna take care. I'm gonna make sure I got wigs and stuff on my hair. But my daughter is gonna relax. She's gonna wear a ponytail. She's gonna look crazy like me. That's just me. But I'm gonna find new ones. there's new YouTubers coming out the woodworks showing bad behavior. I don't always need to talk about. I will support the reactors that I watch from the bottom of my heart. Um, but I'm not in competition with y'all. That's just how I'm feeling right now. But I'll talk to y'all beautiful people later. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Um, I'm probably due in the car after dark tonight. I'm praying I can do it. But if I can't, that's my other part of my show that I don't share. I don't live it. I don't up it. So normally it's probably about like 9 o'clock when I typically come on there, and I will be in the dark. But I'm like, y'all don't see my face on this one either, right? So a lot of people they get upset and they just like, hey, I can't see you. Okay, I'm in the car after dark. Um, so I probably, and I just talk on that one, on that side, and we just unwind. It's the unwind time. So I definitely talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for joining the chat. Toy mystery. I don't even think mystery is on this one. I'm sorry. Oh, Tamika, thank you. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I did see my numbers a little higher. I'm a little excited, but thank y'all so much for just joining and just chatting with me about this situation. Um, and I'll talk to y'all beautiful people later. Bye.